Hello, grade 4. I hope you all are well. Today we will continue our lesson digestive system and we will make a quick revision for the last part in this lesson. Let's begin with the fifth part where the digestion take place, which is the small intestine. The small intestine is the longest part in the digestive system. It's about 7 meters, but it's coiled, so it can take place in our abdominal cavity. This small intestine is divided to two parts, which are the first part, which is the duodenum, and the second part is the ileum. So the small intestine is coiled inside the abdominal cavity. It consists of two parts. The first part is the duodenum, and we will discuss the duodenum function. At the beginning, duodenum is the first part of the small intestine, where the pancreatic juice and bile juice are poured. These two juices are secreted in the duodenum, as it helps in the digestion process. The pancreatic juice help in or secreted in the pancreas, and the bile juice is secreted by the liver. Here is in this picture, the first part here is the duodenum in the small intestine. The part with the red color is the ileum. Okay, and this part that in the middle is called the jejunum. So let's return back to the two juices that's secreted in the small intestine. The first juice is the pancreatic juice, which is secreted by the pancreas, and the second juice is the bile juice, which is secreted by the liver. The function of the bile juice is that it helps in the digestion of fat. Okay, it helps in the digestion of fat as it changes it into fatty emulsion. Bile juice help in the fat digestion and convert the fat into fatty emulsion. Generally, or the two juices are very important in the digestion as the previous juices that secreted in the digestive in the stomach, and the other one which is secreted by the salivary gland. Let's move to the ileum. The ileum is the second part of the small intestine, in which the intestinal juice is poured. The intestinal juice is poured in the second part of the small intestine, which is the ileum. In the ileum, the digestion is completed. The digestion is completed in the ileum. Then it's absorbed by the blood. Okay. Here is in this picture, it shows the stomach. The food passes from the stomach to the duodenum, where the the pancreatic juice and the bile juice is secreted by the pancreas and liver, and the fat converted into fatty emulsion. Then after the duodenum, it passes through the jejunum and then to the ileum, where the intestinal juice is secreted and the digestion process is completed. Then it's absorbed by the blood to move or to distribute it to all the body parts to get benefit from it. And the extra food that's not important for the body is moved to the rectum. Generally, the function of the small intestine in digestion is that it completes the digestion of the different type of food and absorb the food. What the meaning of absorption process? The absorption process is the absorption of the food from the small intestine to the blood through small parts. These small parts are called villi. These small parts are called villi. The absorbed food reaches the blood and distributed to all the body organs by this absorption process. Let's move to the last part in the digestive system, which is the large intestine. The large intestine is a tube that starts from the last part in the small intestine and end with the anus. The anus is located at the end of the rectum. So the large intestine is a tube that starts from the end of the small intestine and it ends with the anus. As we see here, the rectum absorbs the water from the food remains. This is the function of the rectum, the last part in the large intestine. As the large intestine here, as we see in the picture, start with the end of the small intestine, then it ends by the rectum where the anus is located, and the water is absorbed. The function also of the large intestine is it store the wastes, then eject them outside the body through anus. The large intestine eject the wastes outside the body by the excretion process. Thank you very much for hearing and watching me. I hope you all get benefit from our revision.